I was about to leave my sister's restaurant after finishing my meal when the manager stopped me. I never saw this guy before. He probably had no idea who I was. Kindly, I explained. Put it on your boss's tab. She knows what to do. The manager instead gave me a look of derision. Sir, we're a 3-star Michelin restaurant. We do not put anyone's bill on another person's tab. He handed me an itemized bill. The guy had it ready and printed. I went through the list. The meal alone cost 75 grand. The dining utensil gleam maintenance fee ran up to 4,500. There was also an exclusive air purifier fee, which would cost 7,500. And there was a VIP Calm Headspace service fee that ran up to 15 grand. Those were the ones that stood out, but they were far from the last. I had no idea my sister was running an extortion gig. Mirthlessly, I laughed. I'm your boss's brother. Tell her she's talking to me when she comes home. The manager did not let me go. Just say you can't afford it. You're not the first one to try and claim you know Ms. Greyheim. I know leeches like you well enough. I texted my secretary. Tell my sister she either fires this guy or I pull my funds out. Sir, stop wasting our time and pay the bill, said the manager harshly. He was cocksure about my failure to pay the bill. The guy thought I was a deadbeat who leeched off a woman. There was already a small crowd forming around us. A frown creased my forehead. This was not worth my time. I called my sister, but the line was busy. I tried again. No dice, it was a work day. What on earth is that girl doing? I thought. I put my phone away and looked at the manager. He was going to push me into a corner, but I reiterated. My name is Zacharias Greyheim, the brother of your boss, Selena Greyheim. I can't get through to her now. You can check her card, which has my photo and information linked to it. I thought that would be enough to handle this. It was straightforward. However, the manager did not verify anything. Instead, an ear-piercing laughter came tumbling out of his throat. He was rocking back and forth from laughing too hard. The crowd grew bigger. Then he darted closer and hissed in a voice only we could hear. You can drop the act now. I saw your pics on Selena's phone. I'm her boyfriend, and I know exactly who you are. You're the bastard who keeps getting in my way, and now you come right to her shop just to put your bill on her tab? Who do you think you are? That barrage made me freeze. I checked the name tag hanging from his chest. Harold Stern. I had no idea what to say. Selena had a boyfriend, I knew that. She never even showed me a photo of him, though, and now I saw him for who he was. Foolish and venomous. I wondered if her taste in men was crude, after all. This exorbitant bill was no misunderstanding. It was a scheme. A scheme to humiliate me. I wanted to say something, but Harold's patience was gone. If you insist on eating for free, then we'll have to take you down until the cops arrive. He swung his arms. A pair of burly bodyguards came ahead. They were professionally trained. I was outnumbered and outclassed. My resistance was shot down easily, with the bodyguards pulling my arms behind me. Still, I thrashed like a feral canine, but I could not break free. They ignored my fury and the horrified customers as they shoved me into the kitchen. Then they slammed me into a storeroom, a place filled to the brim with the stench of disinfectant and swill. When the door swung shut, the light and sounds of the world outside were cut off. We were in the dark room. I was their prisoner. The manager said nothing. The first thing he did was slam his foot into my belly. He wore leather shoes. The agony made me grunt as my stomach churned. That's for spending my girlfriend's money. That's for butting into her business. Harold's roars kept coming. His voice was getting hoarse and twisted. Jealousy and fury oozed from his tone. He looked at me like I was inferior to him, and he told his bodyguards, "Mess him up. Teach him a lesson." The bodyguards were his trusted confidants. They did not hesitate to carry out his orders. And then a rain of fists crashed into my body. I clenched my teeth, swallowing the pain that was making my flesh scream. Even so, I could feel my bones threatening to be crushed into smithereens. My organs were going to move around too. Harold did not stop taunting me. "You are nothing but a loser who leeches off his sister. I told you I'm her brother. Ask her. Call her. I'll talk to her." I tried my best to explain, but Harold did not listen to me. He waited until the world around me was starting to spin, and he raised his hand. The bodyguards stopped. He slammed the tip of his leather shoe into my shoulder. Smugly, he looked at me. "Pay the bill and give me another 75 grand. This is what you get for meddling with her business and spending her money. I don't mind shedding some blood. Selena will